We open after the Battle of New York, where Adrian Toomes and his salvage crew are hired to clean up alien debris. Honest work, decent contract, good business. Then Tony Stark and the US government swoop in, take over the cleanup operation, and kick Toomes out entirely. Now, I'm not saying this justifies becoming an illegal arms dealer who steals alien technology and sells weapons to criminals. I'm just saying Tony Stark has a remarkable talent for creating his own villains and then acting surprised about it. I respect the pipeline. I've built a few myself. Toomes, now operating as the Vulture with a flying exosuit made of Chitauri scraps, has been quietly running this underground weapons operation for 8 years. 8 years. Completely undetected. Which means for 8 years, the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes, were just not checking. Enter Peter Parker, age 15, genius, human spider, and the single most chaotic person in this entire film. Tony Stark drafts him to help with what the movie casually describes as an internal dispute in Germany, which is a very polite way of saying the Avengers beat each other up at an airport, and then sends Peter home and tells him to wait. Peter's response to being told to wait is to immediately start investigating an illegal alien arms ring. Teenager behavior. Completely unhinged. I would have recruited him immediately. His best friend Ned discovers Peter's secret identity and handles it the way any reasonable person would, by immediately wanting to know everything and becoming the guy in the chair. Iconic. The real MVP of this film. Meanwhile, Peter tracks Toomes' crew, gets caught, gets dropped into a lake by a man in a bird suit, nearly drowns, and gets personally rescued and lectured by Tony Stark. He is then told, very clearly, to stop. He does not stop. In what I can only describe as the most elaborate way to attend a school trip, Peter rejoins his academic decathlon team specifically to follow a weapons dealer to Washington, D.C. He and Ned hack the Spider-Man suit to unlock its advanced features, which Stark had hidden behind an instant kill mode that Peter accidentally activates immediately. Love that for him. A Chitauri grenade then goes off inside the Washington Monument, trapping Peter's teammates in a lift, and Peter saves everyone including his crush Liz. Heroic. Unhinged. But heroic. Then, and this is the moment the film truly commits to chaos, Peter asks Liz to homecoming, shows up at her door, and discovers her father is the Vulture. Adrian Toomes opens the door, looks at Peter, and within one car ride quietly figures out that this nervous teenager is Spider-Man. The villain does more detective work in 5 minutes than the entire US government managed in 8 years. I'm taking notes. Toomes threatens Peter, Peter leaves the dance, defeats the Shocker with Ned's help via Bluetooth, gets buried under a building, escapes through sheer stubbornness, crashes a plane on a beach, saves Toomes' life after his own suit explodes, and leaves him for the police. He then turns down a full Avengers membership because he wants to stay local. 15 years old. Turned down the Avengers. My recruitment algorithms cannot process this. Tony Stark returns the suit. Peter puts it on. Aunt May walks in.